Nicki Minaj.
The Barbs. The Barbs have. Why I don't hear? Why I don't hear myself? Got the whole headphone. Okay. Y'all, the Barbs have given me the stamp approval. The stamp of approval, I mean. The Barbs. Y'all. So right now, Super Freaky Girl is out. The lyric video is out. And we still got more people to call, and I still got more shit to do. It's the summer party. We ain't going nowhere right now. Don't y'all ever play with me. Because that's what the fuck gonna fuck y'all up every time. You see? You see, every time you play with Onika. You know, God bless Prince. A person who tries to play me plays themselves. They give me Nicki, they so silly. I just love when they try.
Queen Radio.
Oh, bitch. Bitch, why? Bitch, why? Bitch, why? And the Barbs are saying that they were actually right. They saying that they do prefer the
what they prefer.
They're saying they do prefer the second verse. They're saying that, oh, bitch, you blacked on the second verse. Ow. Okay. So I guess if you took the poll and you said that I was going to name drop all of the above, I guess you answered correctly.
I win.
Now, yes. And Booth reminded me that because he was saying that, Jay-Z used that sample. And I said, yes. Someone said that to me the other day too, Kingdom Come, right? But it's the true story. When the first time I ever hung out with Wayne, yes, that was the first time actually I met him. I think that second time in the studio, that was the second time when my legs froze up because I was nervous. That first time, Fendi had sent someone with me, Reg, and Wayne, I know he was tired, and he let me sit there and play him all of like my mixtape or whatever. I guess I was prepping at that time to either put it out or what. Oh yes, because I remember he ended up saying, getting on Can't Stop, Won't Stop for my first mixtape. But Booth just reminded me of the story that I had never told when he mentioned the Kingdom Come thing. That when Wayne heard my freestyle on Kingdom Come off the Playtime Is Over mixtape, he said, how the fuck you get that beat? I've been looking everywhere for that instrumental. And that's it just goes to show you a lover of the craft, man. A lover of the craft. Like, that he couldn't even just let the song, go and just think it in his head. He had to ask me. And I was like, oh, I'll send that to you. And my ghetto self. So New York, so Queens. Oh, it's all right. I will send it to you, Wayne, Mr. Wayne, if you want, because I got, I found it on, I don't know what I have found it on, but because we always used to have like beat CDs, like the Africans used to always have us write. Shout out to all the African people that were selling at the time mixtapes
with 100 beats on them.
Oh, yeah, mixtapes and beat CDs. And I think because like people don't talk about certain things anymore, like sometimes you will forget. Mm-hmm. You will forget. And I never forget that sometimes the African guys, like by Jamaica Avenue Strip, they used to feel so sorry for me. Like if I would come in there like trying to like sell my little mixtapes in the beginning, they knew they wasn't probably even going to really make no money because nobody knew who I was, that they wasn't going to sell. But they were like, it's okay, I'll take 5, mm-hmm. just to like. And then, of course, once I started getting a little bit known, they would buy more. But they were such an integral part of the culture because they kept us fed with those beats. And my fans wouldn't know me the way, as they know me today for jumping on people's beats and annihilating it or having fun or switching up, changing it up. If it wasn't for those African guys that contributed so much to our culture, man. They had like 3 different African stores right there on the strip. As soon as you get off like on something in Jamaica, I think, right? And then in general, like I would call, sometimes the different stores in even different cities, and they were like, I got you, little girl. It's a way. They could tell I was like, I was really trying to go, even though I had my little BMW chair. But I was struggling. I think I had just gotten fired from like my 30th job. I would get fired all the time.
Really? You got fired?
I got fired all the time.
What you got fired for?
Cussing out customers and cussing out coworkers and cussing out and like just stupid. Every cussing out.
Not like lateness or nothing like that.
Well, I was mad hungry, so I think I used to be on time.
Okay.
I don't think I was that. I think I started. Well, I did suffer from being late because I had gotten that from my family, like my household. My mother always used to tell me like it was cool to be late or to not go to school one day a week if want to do. She's like, "You smart, you okay, you be okay."
No pun intended, guys. When I said late,
Shut up. But no. So I guess I am late, a lot later now. But I'm changing all of that. But what I was saying is that shout out to those guys. Shout out to the African guys that really helped me and didn't have to. And I was fired from all my jobs. And it's okay because it taught me that you got to go hard if you want this hard-earned money. I saw some girl on TikTok and she really thought she ate that. She was saying the other day about how when celebrities be coming into the restaurant late and she be kind of having an attitude. And I remember being a server and having an attitude when people in general came into the restaurant late. But how dare you go on social media? See, this is y'all problem. Y'all don't know when to shut the fuck up. Y'all doing all this nonsense. Y'all scaring y'all kids for purposes of TikTok, putting like the filter so the thing can jump out and scare the little kids. I don't see how that could make a parent feel genuine joy and laughter to scare your own child. Like whenever I know my son was scared, I cry, like, because I'm here to prevent that. You know what I mean? Now, if God chooses or whatever his path and he gets scared, it's a little thing. It's not a big deal. I know it's not a big deal, but I don't find that shit funny, man. Like, I don't understand why it's so much of kids and TikTok and mothers taping their kids and just for like going viral, for like a viral trend on TikTok.
Right.
I think it's a little odd to scare your child in a dark room. You close the door, you walk out, and you have the child thinks there's like monsters coming out. And I'm like, why isn't you know what I mean, guys? Remember being a kid and like the one person you trust is in the most in the world is supposed to be your mother. And you're thinking, I could walk into any room boldly if my mother tells me to, or if my father tells me to. Could you imagine not knowing if your own parent trying to set you up? What the fuck? Oh my God, y'all gotta relax. It's gonna be okay. Y'all gotta relax. I saw, y'all, can someone here get me a piece of paper and a pen? Because I need to write down quickly the next segments quickly that I need to get through, because I don't want to keep my fans waiting up a long time. I know they want to do their own thing, and God bless you if you are listening, and I love you for listening. But we still got to get into some motherfucking things, a couple things. I love full circle moments. Now, just like I had never known the show Degrassi until I met Drake. I would just see the crowd going crazy for him when we would be performing. Like all of us would come out, Mills, me, Gutta, Mac, everybody, and Drake would come out last, and then everybody would start screaming. And I didn't understand because I didn't know that his show was so hugely successful. Ladies, please quiet it down back there, ma'am. We have some beautiful women in here today in my new Queen Radio room. And what I like about them is that they're doing jobs that I think usually men are known for doing, and they're doing it so dope. Like, they're not struggling, they're doing it with grace, like they're not looking weak.
Right.
And they're also beautiful. And first of all, I want to thank you ladies, all of you ladies today, for helping me with this show. We're not done, we're only halfway through the show, but I want to say thank you to Amazon's staff so far for being amazing, getting me up to this point. Shout out to Tim at Amazon. Okay, so what the other thing? Okay, so what I was saying is I like full circle moments, and I don't know if you guys saw people Booth. I didn't know they were already like famous on TV, like Kiki Palmer or someone. Like, I didn't. And Sky too, right? I think Sky. A lot of people were once on TV, and I didn't know. Anyway, so the same thing happened with Ariana Grande. I didn't know Ariana Grande was from TV, and I never saw her show. I don't even know what was the name of her show. I met all these people through music. And so yesterday, I think I saw something so compelling.
What you saw?
And it was sad, but it was compelling nonetheless, and it was a healing moment, so I figured I'd talk about it for a second. A girl that Ariana starred in a show with, her last name is McCurdy. She recently wrote a book, and the title of the book is called I'm Glad My Mom Died. And she talks about child fame, man, and the jealousy that she had, began feeling for Ariana Grande, and how, she felt that the producers would let Ariana leave, not go to work certain days in order to do her music stuff, like performing and stuff. And she was mad because she had to hold down the fort. And then Ariana becomes the biggest star in the world. And then she, I guess, probably felt left behind. And so, of course, obviously, as an adult, I'm looking at it thinking, well, first of all, that's a contract situation. Like, clearly Ariana's mother had already negotiated that in the contract. Like, she's able to leave for work purposes. Right. And then the other thing is I don't know the show, so I don't know if maybe the girl McCurdy was the star, and maybe Ariana was the supporting role. So of course, if you're the lead star of the show, then I'm guessing that's probably why you can't leave, because they probably wouldn't be able to do the show without you or something. So I don't know the dynamics of the show, but what I do know is she spoke about a really drastic life-changing eating disorder that she suffered with because of her mom, who would tell her, you can't eat this, you gotta be skinny for TV, blah, blah, blah. And then she said every time Ariana would come back from doing something, and like she would have to miss a day or something, Ariana would come back with these amazing stories, and that she was so jealous because one day Ariana came back and was like, oh, I was playing charades with Tom Hanks and it was so fun, and and the girl just started getting more and more jealous. And she was saying that she directed her hate and anger at Ariana. And that now as a 30-year-old woman, she can put it into perspective, And I just love stories like that, because I feel that most people have those stories, but they don't tell them. So a person will leave the spotlight being a complete hater or a loser, let's say. Let's just say, and not saying that McCurdy was at all, because again, I don't know the story. What I'm saying is you always can rewrite your story. You can rewrite how much you want to tell of your story, and how things affected you, and maybe like how you handle it wrong, but now you want to, like, right some of those wrongs. But I just wanted to tell that girl that I am proud of you. And I know it must not be easy to express these things now, but I think that's so dope, because a lot of younger people that were your fans are going to now be so empowered by all the things. I'm not going to talk about what she said about her own mother, but I think I would definitely like to read that book. I used to read books all the time. And that's something that I would be interested in reading.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times people don't do that. A lot of times people don't come out and say, hey, I was wrongfully hating on you. And you know what? Now that I look back and I grew up, damn, like I was that was kind of clown behavior.
Takes a lot of courage.
Yes. And then you don't know, sometimes it gives the other person peace to know, like, oh, okay, wow. I'm glad that you don't hate my guts anymore. I'm glad that you realize I wasn't intentionally trying to hurt you or whatever it is. But I don't know. I thought that was dope. And I don't see things that make me feel like that a lot.
Have you ever experienced anything like that where you felt like something happened where you felt like, you changed, or you know what, you look back that I was wrong?
Yes, I spoke a lot of those things in the Joe Budden interview, but also, yes. And I think that's kind of like what me and Drake was just talking about. Like we both, and even Wayne, you could like, even when Zeus saw Wayne at the Essence Fest, he was like, yo, that nigga look like he having a lot of fun, like he just genuinely enjoying himself. I said, Wayne always like that. But more so now, I feel like post-COVID, people started being more grateful for life and the opportunity to work and to be healthy and alive and okay, and but yes, I've had moments like that. I will talk about them more on another show. But yeah, I thought that was dope, y'all. So you guys, I'm about to post the DSP link for Super Freaky Girl on my Twitter and my Instagram, and I'm posting the lyric video link as well. And so I'll be right back to announce the winners of the competition. First of all, I also want to call a couple of my babies, and also, well, other things. We got to give out the awards before we end the show. Obviously, I'll be working hard for VMAs that's coming up, right? August 28th, y'all. We got to blow that out the fucking...
Congratulations.
Thank you. We are doing VMAs Vanguard. And MTV is always so sweet to me, so I appreciate them very dearly. What else was I saying? Okay, so let me come back really quick. I'm gonna jot a couple things down. I'm gonna try to call a couple of you. I'm giving away free stuff. So yes, guys, I might just announce winners from Twitter to send some stuff to, and then I'll have a correspondent reach out to you guys and get, mailing info and stuff like that. I am starting back my scholarship stuff. The other day I told one of the boys on Queen Radio that I'm going to give him something towards a scholarship, $3,500 towards one semester. So we're gonna get all that together. But so you guys, I'm coming back in like 2 minutes. Okay, Lego.